Hey everybody, Tony Mejia here for Wager Talk with this week's Week 2 Ratchet game contest. For those who don't know, the Ratchet game is basically the worst game on the schedule because it tests the theory that it doesn't matter entertainment value-wise what game you bet on. It matters whether it cashes or not. And we are on a 13-4 run on these babies, 12-4 last season, 1-0 with this season's offerings having won last week with the over in Washington and Jacksonville. Again, you know, nobody wanted to watch the Commanders and the Jaguars, and yet it ended up being one of the more entertaining games of Week 1. And while we looked at both of those teams, the Jaguars are playing the Colts, the Lions are playing the Commanders. We're going to go with the Denver Broncos in their matchup against the Houston Texans. Denver dominated on Monday night, much to my chagrin, and still managed to lose. It was a game that I had in both the Circa and the Super Books Super Contest, and I ended up falling just short. Broncos did a dreadful job. I mean, like blowing a pair of opportunities at the goal line in a 17-16 loss. Nathaniel Hackett, the plays didn't get in on time. It was an incompetent showing. And again, how do you not call a play that targets a wide receiver until the second quarter, and then the minute that you target a wide receiver, you get a touchdown for 70 yards in one instance, and then Courtland Sutton goes for 30 plus on the next. So Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, they have to be showcased a little more, and that's what makes this game interesting today. The Houston Texans against the Denver Broncos. And what we should see is an instance where Davis Mills, he threw for 240 yards for the Texans, 2 scores, and yet they still managed to tie game in a contest that they probably should have lost because Rodrigo Blankenship missed a chip shot in the overtime, but they led 20-3. So you don't have confidence in the Houston Texans whatsoever. You can't have confidence in the Denver Broncos if you saw it, and the number has moved from 42 to 45. So clearly, some people have confidence these teams are going to move it up offensively. Houston failed to generate points in either of their overtime possessions and falling short. Who do we trust? I mean, I don't trust either of these teams. So we're going to take the line move to our advantage, and we're going to ride the under on 45 points. There could be a 45.5 out there. I saw one at South Point. Bottom line, we're going to fade both of these teams in Week 2. Denver Broncos, Houston Texans, both demoralized. Let's see who bounces back first, but let's not be on the side of expecting it to be a high-scoring game. So we're going to ride the under in Houston and Denver.